usually do it. Day 1, format, technique, and then we'll look at text analysis only. Day 2, mock test. We'll do a full practice mock test. We're going to get started. And first thing I need to ask, as I always ask, can everyone hear? No, can everyone see this?
Yeah.
Does everyone see this clearly?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Fantastic. So is anyone new to OET? I know that Naz hasn't really done much. Anyone else here? Maybe this is your first time doing OET. You've not really done much.
Yes, I am pretty new.
Carolina. Okay, so I'm going to go through the format of the test, Carolina, which is like, what is the test like? It's very easy, actually. And then we'll talk about techniques. So format, guys, let's start talking about format. Okay, so first, format. In reading part A, guys, how many questions are there? Everyone.
24,
20 questions.
20.
Yeah, it's not like the listening. Listening's 24, it's 20 questions. And of course, Anna, you could say hello, Anna, or
Yes, hello.
how much time do we have?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And this is the problem, isn't it? So that means that you need to have approximately 45 seconds per question. Something like that, more or less. You cannot spend 1 minute on each question because you have 20 questions in 15 minutes. Okay. How many texts do we have? Aliona, Hamda, Farid? How many texts?
We have 4 texts.
There's 4 texts. And they're short, aren't they? They're short, practical texts. How many question types are there? How many types of questions?
3 question types.
3. So we have fill in the gaps.
Match.
Matching.
Short answer.
Short answer. Okay. So this is the test. If you're new, the biggest problem here is time, isn't it, guys? This is probably the biggest problem. Finding everything really, really quickly. Okay. So what we need to do in order to be really fast, you need to have a good technique. Okay. You need to be systematic. Okay, systematic with how you do this. What does that mean, systematic? I thought, can you say hello, or Rukaya? I always use this word because I think it's important. You need to be systematic. What does that mean, systematic?
I think it means that we have to proceed appropriately, and we should know what we are going to do.
I'm looking for a
Step by step.
Give me a synonym of systematic. Yes, appropriate, but it's not really a synonym.
Organized.
Organized. Yeah, step by step. Logical. So
Routinely.
Yeah, this is like riding a bike. I'm talking now to people who are new. So not you, Emal, not Khalid, not you guys. But if you're new to this, I've been doing this 6 years now, okay? And I always do the tests myself, okay? You need to be systematic, and it's like riding a bike. When you started to ride a bike, what happened? Was it easy? If you can remember when you were a child. It wasn't, was it? You fell off many times, couldn't go very fast. Did you go quickly when you began to ride a bike? No, it was slow. But now, of course, now you can do it without even thinking. And it's similar, it's similar to that, what we're going to learn today. Okay, so let's talk about techniques. The way to be systematic is to have a good technique. All right, and typically the technique has 2 steps. Parsilla, it's nice to see you here. You know this. I've asked you this probably 20, 30 times, but you can answer one more time. Are you there, Parsilla?
Yes, I am.
We have step 1, and we have Parsilla, step
2.
Right. What is step 1? What's the first thing you're going to do?
Underline the keyword in the text, and like
Are you sure?
lot of time on the text, that like 15 seconds in a text, and just skim the text.
So the very first thing you do is underline. Are you sure? The very first thing you
I mean, at first you see the title of the text is very important.
Okay, guys, these are the texts. Text A, B, C, and D. She's saying first thing you need to do is see the title. Is that right? What do you
Read
guys?
and separate.
Reading.
Yes and no.
Text.
Analyze.
No. They don't always have titles, right? So, but what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to analyze the texts, okay? What does analyze mean? I'll just go back to Parsila, because Parsila or Talita? Suksha? What is analyze?
Analyze, like you differentiate the text.
Yeah, you've got to differentiate them. Okay, differentiate the texts. What does that mean, guys? Differentiate. Anyone? Differentiate.
Categorize them.
Okay.
Separate text.
Okay. And usually we do this with main
Idea.
Yeah,
There
because
are other ways, but the main thing, the most important thing, is main ideas. Okay. So for example, the main idea might be here monitoring. Could be main idea. Then we might have, for example, I don't know, symptoms. And text C might be, guys, give me an example. What do we say?
Epidemiology.
Right? Treatment.
Great.
It's always like that. Monitoring, management, treatment, causes, could be definition, things like this. Okay?
Epidemiology.
It can be epidemiology, the spread of it, like what countries and all that stuff. Okay, so that's step one. Today we will practice this. This is what we will practice today. Okay, so we are practicing step one. But I just want to quickly give you an overview. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to do a test. And the test is really more about step two. Right? What is step two? Mohiba, Rahim, Priyanka. What is step two? What are we doing? Anyone? Aliona, anyone?
Answer the
We're going to answer
Choose keyword.
questions. Someone said keywords. Well, that's one thing, Naz. That's only one thing inside step two. Okay. So quickly, guys, step two. Yes, keywords. So imagine the question is, what should you prescribe children below 9? That's the question. Now, Pew, keep microphones off, please, Pew. It's okay. Microphones off. This is what we always say. Okay, so Naz, you said keywords. You said, I agree. So what is my keyword here?
Here is below 9. Probably treatment prescribed limited people, but I'm looking for below 9.
Does everyone agree that this is a good keyword, everyone?
Prescribe is, I think, first we see the category, medication, then we
Khalid, it's a question, yes or no question, Khalid.
Yes.
So do we agree, yes or no? The answer is yes. Okay.
Yes.
There can be other ones, there can be more than one, but this is a good keyword. Okay. And the reason is key just means important, guys. Key just means important. Okay. So a good keyword, I always say this, it's something that is unique. But what does that word mean? Not everyone here will know. So Samudu, can you say hello?
Hello, Ellen.
What does unique mean? Or Mithila? What does the word unique?
Unique mean only one?
Only, is that right, guys? Is it only one?
Yes, uncommon.
yes,
Almost. Uncommon.
specific.
Let's say not repeated much. Repeated very much. Probably only one. Okay. Okay, so number 9 is good because we can, guys, maybe we can find number 9. Does everyone agree that number 9 probably easy to find?
Yes.
right? And it might say like -9. Okay. So yes, keywords. What text should I look for this? What text should I look? Prescribe.
Treatment.
Treatment.
Why? Why prescribe and treatment? Why are they connected?
Category.
Categories. We
Well,
prescribe
treatment.
medication.
Medications prescribes. Yeah.
Medication is treatment. Medication is treatment. So step one, when we do this, it's helping us find the text in step two. Okay, so because we analyze, because of this, very often we know which text, or maybe two texts. You should not be reading 4 texts very often, okay? Do not read 4 texts. Okay, so I'm thinking prescribe treatment. I've got my keyword 9, okay? I find 9 in the text. Here it is, here's 9. I found my keyword. Naz, what do I do next? What does this tell me?
After keyword, we need to find the category.
Well, if I find the keyword, what does that tell me?
It's tell me what definitely about the answer.
Will the answer be near to the keyword?
It's close to the keyword.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 line under and above the keyword.
Yeah, and I just call this the answer area. Is that clear, everyone? Anyone
Yes.
who's
Yeah.
So, of course, the answer is near to
Keyword.
the keyword, okay? Now, there's another thing which I always teach, which you guys already know, some people, but let's test. Mary, Mariama, you never really speak in class, Mariama. If you want to try, so you're going to have to speak in your exam. So maybe you can try and speak in class. Iman, Ismail, what is the category?
I know.
What is the category? Mary, do you want to teach everyone? Go on, because they're being a bit quiet. Go on.
Thank you. Category, it's like the main gather all words together. For example, simple, of course, like cat, dog, as you always giving us example, or for example, a different type of medication. It's all
So,
category.
how about type? Is that okay?
Yeah.
The type of word you need, okay? So, guys, one thing that I always emphasize, I don't know about other schools, but this is I think this is really, really, really helpful, okay? Before you find this, you think about what category of information do I need to find, okay? So here, prescribe, guys, what's the category? What type of word do I need? Everyone.
Medication.
Medicine. Does that
No.
make sense, everyone? The answer must be a medicine type.
Yes.
The answer cannot be fish. That is not a possible answer because it doesn't
not
answer the question, right? The question is about medication. Does that make sense, everyone?
Could it be lifestyles or having some rest is prescribed also? Or we only prescribe treatment?
This is a good point. So that's a great, who said that? Great point.
Carolina, my first time here.
So Carolina, now the thing is, if it's lifestyle, if you think, oh, that could be lifestyle, you just ask yourself, is any of these about lifestyles? And we don't really have that. Maybe management. Yeah.
Management is closer.
So it's okay to look in 2, all right? It's okay to look in 2 texts, not 4 though. Sometimes you're not sure. You have to check 2, okay? That's okay. All you're doing is looking for the word 9. Does that make sense, everyone? So is the word 9 here? No. Is the word 9? Ah, there's 9. I got it. Okay. Text D. Okay. Great question. Here's another problem, guys. What if this happens? What if I find 9 here and 9 here? What if I find 2? What do I do then?
we see the word before, like what is they asking, like if for example they are asking about, they should have to give us some hints. So word before them, for example, children, elderly, so we can see.
You read the question again. Is that what you're saying?
Read the question and know it better. Yes.
Okay. Now, guys, tomorrow I'm going to talk more about this, but just to be clear what's happening here, okay, just to be clear, you're in the exam, okay? You come, you see the question 8, okay? This is step 2. What's the first thing you do? Everyone, first thing you do is you find
Keyword.
Then you think about the
Category.
Then you go and you scan to find
Answer.
the keyword. No, you go and find the keyword. Okay.
Yeah.
When you find the keyword, you need to find an example of the category. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, this is really, really good because what often happens, and I always ask this, but I'm going to ask again, does anyone ever forget the question?
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Always.
So the big problem is that you find your keyword, but you forgot your question. Now you need to reread the question, and it's taking more time. Okay? With the category, you do not need to worry about that. For example, okay? Below 9, medication. Can anyone remember the question?
Prescribe.
What?
Maybe. But we don't
What do we prescribe under children below 9?
Maybe you've got it right, but you don't need to remember the question. What do you need? All you need is 2 things. What do we need?
Keywords and categories.
All I need is medication and below 9.
Below 9.
That is what's inside your head. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes.
Now, I know we've got some very, 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 very clever people here who can probably remember the question, but sometimes the question is very long, right?
Yeah.
And even very, very good people will not be able to remember. You don't need to remember it. This is a person inside your head. This is Alan.
A lovely drawing.
This is me. Inside your head is just these 2 things, okay? And tomorrow I'll demonstrate this. I'll demonstrate it tomorrow. It does work well. It works well. Today, though, we're not focusing on step 2, okay? This is just an overview. What are we focusing on today? What are we trying to practice today?
Step
1, okay? And I'm not going to really go into it. I'm just got a lot of practice. I just want to do practice now, okay? Is everyone ready to practice reading texts for the main idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you a text, this one, and I want you guys to find me the main idea. Okay, everyone ready?
Yes.
How much time should we spend to get the main idea?
Depends.
10, 20
Rima. Yeah, good. How long, Rima?
If we have a headline, just 10 seconds, maybe 5.
If we have, what do you mean by headline? Title.
Title, yeah.
Then the main idea equals the title. Yeah, so we need like 10 seconds. If there's no headline, no title.
30 seconds, maybe.
Does that make sense, everyone? If no heading, 30 or 40 seconds. Is that clear, everyone, before we start this?
Yeah, it's clear.
So just to give you an example, maybe if you've never seen this before, maybe some people have never seen this before. Can you guys all see this here?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so let's just take this as an example, right? Is there a heading here? Is there
No. Yeah, inserting 10 as a restricted.
So what's my main idea?
Inserting the nasogastric.
Is that?
Procedure.
So that main idea is inserting the tube. Okay. But sometimes you have this. Do we have a heading?
No.
No.
So in that case, it's more difficult. Spend more time. This one, 10 seconds. This one, maybe 20 or 30 seconds. Okay. So let me show you the first text. Everyone ready for the first text?
Yes.
Here it is.
Ready.
Now, do we have a heading?
No.
Right?
Yes, we have Xena.
Now.
No,
Wait
it's mainly.
Wait a second. Look at this.
That's the heading.
What's that?
All of text
Topic.
about the
That's all text.
Oh,
So this is the same, right? This is the same. All the texts are eczema. It's not enough. Does that make sense? This one is about eczema. This one is about eczema. This one is about eczema. That's not a good analysis. You need to be more specific, okay? So guys, I'm going to give you 20 seconds and I want you guys to find me the main idea, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Don't say anything, don't type, just 20 seconds. Find me the main idea. Okay, I'm going to ask for Edda. Edda, can you say hello?
Hello.
What is it? What's the main idea?
The main idea is eczema and symptoms.
Is she right, guys? Is she right? Is it symptoms?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Edda, how did you do that? How did you find the main idea? It doesn't say symptoms here, right? There's no symptoms here. So how did you do it, Edda?
I read quickly and decided that, yeah.
Sometimes you can just read very quickly. Maybe you can read some of it. Okay, that's good. Is there any other, but let's be more specific. What is it that tells us that this is symptoms?
I think it's descriptive.
Thematic words.
Sign of
Dry.
Someone said thematic words. Who said that? Who said that?
I said that.
Ethel, what is thematic words?
If we have in this text we have swollen and all these symptoms like sign and symptoms. There we have we know that we are talking about sign and symptoms.
Okay, good answer. What is thematic, guys? These are the thematic words. What are they? What is
same group?
It's the same
group.
So, Ethel, I understood what you were saying there. Guys, these are all symptoms, right? So I call this thematic scanning, right? Skimming, thematic skimming. If we see lots of words in the same group, then it's probably that's the main idea. Does that make sense, everyone? Let me give you an example. You guys tell me what is the theme of this? So easy. Cancer, diabetes, hypertension, hypotension.
Chronic diseases.
They're all in the same group, right? So that's the main idea. What if we said something like IV drip, wheelie walker, needles, equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one way to get the main idea. I think that's the way we do it here. Okay, let's look at another one. Carolina? Go on.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, just keep your microphone off unless you've got something. So next one, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Get me the main idea. Okay, Alessia, do you want to say hello? Hugh, can you say hello?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, it's not symptoms, is it?
No, it's not systems, it's causes. We have something which can cause